guys, and welcome back to the Self-Devotion Project. This is week 25. So last week, week 24, technique of the week was pet love, which was just incredibly amazing. I mean, I said to you guys that the last probably 3 or 4 weeks now have been really quite tough for me for a variety of different reasons. Many things have been triggered from the past. Lots of old things have come up for me. Lots of tears. Lots of having to, work through certain things, which has been, it sort of came out of the blue, which it often does. So there's been some dark, heavy times. There's been a lot of shadow work that I've been doing. And look, physically even I regained 5 of the 9 kilos I lost earlier on in the project. So, my weight loss has certainly been affected by the stress of the last, I'm going to say the last month, but even prior to that, it's been a tough time. Obviously starting my business, I say starting because, getting it online, which is all very new for me, that in itself is very stressful. There's a lot of work to do, lots of things to consider, and, trying to get things right, trying to get things working, so that's the professional side of my life. And then personally, a lot of stuff's happened as well. I talked about, people passing away and my sickness, the symptoms of my sickness increasing, and so lots has gone on. I guess that just shows us that life is unpredictable. We can have all sorts of good intentions for what we plan to do, but I think if it comes to the time where you realise that you haven't been able to put into place some of the things that you plan to not beat yourself up about it, to not have those high expectations, or set your expectations so high that life, will maybe not allow you to kind of reach them, I suppose, if you like. Life is just too unpredictable to make too many solid plans. And I think, you've really just got to be gentle with yourself. Like, if you realise that you haven't been able to reach certain goals in the time frame that you might have liked, then that's okay. Just speaking of weight loss, I had planned to lose, at least 20 to 30 kilos on this project, and now we've got 6 weeks to go and I've only lost like 4. And I have to be okay with that because, my mind and body and soul know what they're doing. If it's not time for that aspect of myself to heal yet, it's not time. And I can't be pushy. I can't push, because when you push, it's not going to get you anywhere. It's all about flowing. The only way that we're ever going to heal is by just letting go, surrendering, trusting, and flowing with life. I don't want to go into too much about the project as a whole just yet, because we're going to do that at the end, because I don't want you to think that it hasn't had any benefits, because it's had incredible benefits for mind, body and spirit. Incredible benefits. But I think the point is, though, that when life gets really tough, like it has been for me in the last month, had I not been using these healing tools on a daily basis, perhaps I wouldn't have got through or be getting through as well as I am. So I don't want you to think that using these healing tools means life is never hard, because that's just not the truth. Life can still be very hard, but these tools can help you to get through much more easily than you may have without them. So I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed to have the knowledge that I have and the tools that I have learnt to use for myself in these times. What tools have I been using more since times have gotten difficult? Meditation, deep breathing, gratitude, prayer. Okay, so I'm going to get into the week now. So last week was all about pet love, and the week before that was friendship. So given that things have been hard, I've kind of given myself the nice techniques that are really uplifting, and that is, unconditional love from friends, unconditional love from pets, and just being able to relax and enjoy those things. This week is going to be another kind of an extension to that. It's going to be all about fun and play. So I think that as adults, we often forget the importance of fun and play, and that just because we've grown up doesn't mean that we shouldn't be having fun, that we shouldn't be including joy into our lives, things that just make us feel alive and make us feel young again even. I think that's really important, and it's certainly something that I don't do enough of. I'm going to be very honest here. I don't have enough fun. I don't think I've ever had enough fun in my life, if I'm honest. I can think back to times where I did have a lot of fun, When I was doing my music degree comes to mind. It was very, very fun. Every day was fun, and I looked forward to every day, and my life was easier than it was. I was a happier, more together, more aligned person. So the importance of fun and play is huge. I really believe that. So this week it's going to be all about fun and play, and for me personally, I am going away to Melbourne to visit my sister, my little sister. She's 11 years younger, so I call her my little baby sister. So I just thought it'd be a good idea to get away from the everyday life, from work and from responsibilities, and to just go away and be with people who are fun. My little sister and her fiance and her best friend, they all live together in a house in Melbourne, and they are fun people. They're always laughing, they're always joking, they're just always fun to be around. Fun people, happy people, silly people, and I mean, I love silly people. I'm pretty silly myself. So I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to do a couple of fun things too. We're going to go see a musical, we're going to go bowling. What else are we doing? We're going to go to a big bounce centre full of trampolines where we can just jump to our heart's content and just giggle and have a great time. Go to the movies, go out for dinners, and just really going to have a good time. And I think that's what I need right now. I need to, just sort of let go and just enjoy each and every day and just be in the present moment. So that's going to be my week. Thank you for joining me. I know I say this most weeks, but I really appreciate you being here with me and being involved in the project. I'm going to leave it there, but I just want to say, please have a beautiful, wonderful week. You truly deserve it, as do I, and I'm going to go and have one of those weeks for myself. Lots of love to you all, and light-filled blessings from me to you. Bye-bye.